Aló, aló. Hello, y'all. Hello, gamers. If you couldn't tell from the fact that I've basically put out no content for the last few days, work's been a little bit tough. Who knew, working from like 1 to 9 would take up all your free time? Because you wake up in the morning and you make lunch and you make breakfast and then you go to work and then you come home and you sleep. Or if you're me, you come home, you work on commissions for 3 hours and then you sleep. So I definitely have a better grip on my schedule now after experiencing the worst hours. I was really craving my 7 a.m. shifts this week. I had to abandon y'all. It's for the shmoney, I'm sorry. You guys don't pay me 15 an hour, they do, I'm sorry, that's just how it be. That's just how it be. Low peak because my friends want to play that tonight. So I don't want to burn myself out on it. I haven't gotten the game in a little while. So I'm peeking with the pals tonight. But hopefully, if not peak, then repo soon. I don't know. If y'all are free, say around this time tomorrow, then I would be down to repo. Still haven't really gotten to play since the new update. So if some of y'all are free for that, we can do repo tomorrow. I'm pretty sure I have the same schedule tomorrow. Let me just double check, because sometimes they switch up the schedule. Today is Saturday. Yeah, so around this time tomorrow. Yeah, nice. Okay, we'll play the new repo update. And then Monday, Tuesday, I will be streaming because I have no, those are my 2 days off. Streaming Peak with the pals? Well, probably not. I would like to, but if I do that, I gotta give the pals a heads up, because most of my pals, as y'all, if you've been around for a while and seen other pals collabs I've done, almost all of my pals are offline people. They don't have any like public social media, so I don't like to just start streaming or ask them to play games with me on my stream, because that's a little bit much to ask sometimes of pals who are not used to having an audience. Yeah, so I don't, even though it would mean I get to do collabs a lot more often, I just prefer to keep my non-streamer pals off stream. It's why I really want to make VTuber friends. It's why I want VTuber pals, so that I can game on stream with people. But I do play with the pals a lot off stream. A lot of League at the moment, but tonight they're going to be trying Peak for the first time, so that's why I was like, oh dang, alright. I will not play on stream, I will play with you guys. Yes, I play a lot of League off stream. You guys would not. It's horrid. I am a Lux Queen, Lux, Morgana, Mundo, Warwick player. Oh, it is? Oh, dang it. Oh, it's because my mic is turned down. Oh, I didn't notice. My mic audio should be a little bit higher. That's about where my mic audio should be. My bad, my bad. Did not notice that my audio interface was turned low. Yes, I slept wrong one night and my back was in so much pain. It is so... I've never felt so old. It's horrible. But I am looking into some lessons, hopefully, to start next month if I'm able. I'm trying to find an in-person vocal coach. That's something I'm very excited that hopefully works out. Hopefully is a thing I'm able to do. 4 miles in the sun. Yeah, any walk in fresh air always like makes me feel way better, but also so sleepy. I am so sleepy. I will not be taking a bunch of commissions on weeks where I have late night shifts or shifts into the evening because, man, it was tough. I fully lost all time for anything I wanted to work on, you know? Which is not fun. Is not a good time. So I will definitely not be doing that. Now that I have an idea of how I should balance all of what I'm doing. That's me too. I need to shower so bad. But I was like, no, I need to stream. I haven't streamed in forever. I haven't been here. I don't have a video to upload today. I gotta look through demo day and see if I can find a demo that I liked enough to post. And, in a day, 6 to 8 hours for my day job, and then editing, I try to do minimum 3 hours of work a day. The struggle is when I have my evening shifts, it's a little tough to balance. For sing song. I would like to try voice acting, but I don't know really anything about acting. Or I guess if acting specifically for voice acting is any different than like theater acting. I know a lot about theater acting. I'm a very big fan of a lot of traditional theater actors and stuff like that, but yeah, for singing, because I don't really know what is proper like positioning of your throat when you sing. I do not sing song good. I don't think so. I am very pitchy and my throat is very sore while singing, so I feel like I must sing wrong. Or maybe it's just because I don't do warm-ups. I don't know. I feel like I must be doing something wrong. So I want to get a coach for at least a lesson or two. I saw that one of the people who I think is like the greatest singer ever, Narissa, she said that one of the best things you can do is get even just one vocal lesson in person to make sure that you're not straining yourself while singing or like hurting your vocal cords while you sing. Which I definitely used to, because as a deeper voiced lady, a lot of female singers are a lot higher than I am. So I used to really, really strain my voice to try to match higher pitched singers. But I'm learning to use my head voice and my chest voice more than just straining to try to reach those notes. I practice every day and I do like warm-ups and all that jazz to make sure that I'm at least keeping up or slightly improving, but I just want to make sure that I'm not totally gonna ruin myself. Because I would like to sing lots and lots and lots, and I would like to be on stage someday, and I want to do it well. It's why I also want like an elliptical or something, because I want to practice. I saw Chapel Rowan was talking about when she is practicing for stage singing, like performances and stuff, she would sing while jogging on the treadmill to help keep her voice steady. Yeah, most things don't help the throat while singing. That's why when it's karaoke days, the only thing I have is tea and honey and water. Actually, sometimes I don't even have tea. Sometimes I just have hot water with some honey in it. But yeah, I just want to make sure I'm doing it all properly so that I can improve. And maybe have somebody else tell me what my voice is, because I don't know alto, soprano, all that jazz. I don't know nothing about that. I just know Mac Miller is probably my closest vocal comparison for what songs are not too bad. Who else? I'm trying to think of like what other songs don't feel like ouch to sing. Probably a Leve. Her voice is pretty similar. I feel like she has a slightly deeper voice than me, at least while singing. But yeah, that's been the main stuff. I've mostly just been learning the ropes at work the last few days. Trying to not get upset with my old co-workers who are very not nice. Bossa. I would really like bossa. I really like a lot of bossa, but I haven't personally tried to sing much of it. Tenor and baritone. I'd assume so. I remember I did like this little vocal test. Oh, but I love that song. That song is so good. What a banger. The song I've been singing the most, just because I really like it, has been BB's Scott and Zelda. But that one is like a higher one. But it's very, very fun to sing. Jeebus. Phone. Shush. I forgot I can put it on silent now. Yes, B.I.B.I. Scott and Zelda. If you search up that song, that's the one I've been singing the most recently. I have to have my phone off silent at work, you know, just in case of emergencies while I'm working. But I always forget when I get home that I can have it on silent like I usually do. I don't like having phone notifications ever. I prefer silence. Really? Okay, let me see if I can. I'm gonna pull up this video because it's such a banger performance video. And it's like my #1 song at the moment. I think I have, yeah, desktop audio muted. Maybe we'll do a karaoke stream this week so I can practice more. If possible, you know? Maybe, if my throat is in half decent condition Monday, Tuesday. But that's my favorite song at the moment. It's basically just her crushing on her library worker guy. My foot's asleep. But yeah, I may do like double streams Monday, Tuesday. Just because those are my days off and I want to do a lot. Actually, I do need to also go buy proper work shoes. Who knew doing heavy physical labor in Vans was not the best choice? I am very tired. But I'm always tired, y'all know that. I just try. I usually hold it back, but I woke up early so I could get some editing done this morning. Work, came back, did some more editing to finish this comm. Well, hopefully finish, we'll see. And then now I'm here. Okay, no, commission's not done. I gotta go back and do that after the stream as well. I don't know, I've just always been very, very tired. It's why I say I feel normal after having, like, disgusting amounts of caffeine. Yeah. Dude, I have heard that I should tell a doctor about how tired I am since high school, but I have not had a family doctor since I was a child. But yeah, originally I was told it was probably low iron, but I don't know about that. Right now I just take, well, actually it doesn't really work because I accidentally got too high of a melatonin dose. I don't know if y'all ever have taken melatonin, but if you have, you know, it's supposed to have a small amount of melatonin. Usually like 2.5 milligrams, I think. But I accidentally bought one that's 10 milligrams, and so it's too much, and I have to take half. And it, too much melatonin, it doesn't help you sleep. I don't know if I'm anemic. No clue. Probably. Yeah. I think I always got told iron because I also bruise like a peach. Oh, yeah. Melatonin, at least when I have like the proper, like small dosage, I'll use it for like 2 or 3 days when I really, really can't sleep. And I usually feel pretty good. I should hit up that VTuber doctor and be like, yo, why is this happening to me? Please give me tips and tricks. Yeah, I probably should. Now that I have a different, like, walk-in clinic doctor I go to. My last walk-in clinic doctor, I brought up ADHD because, I didn't know Jeebus English, inattentive was a thing that could be ADHD, and I was like, oh, that is. I check all those boxes. Whoops. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, it wouldn't necessarily surprise me if I had ADHD. Just as an adult, I've noticed my focus is not great until like the very end of the day with a lot of caffeine. Then usually I can focus. I'll think on it. I'll think on it. I still have to. Remember, I think I told y'all I got blood tests earlier in the year to check if it was thyroid issues that were causing my anxiety. But then I couldn't book an appointment to get my meds again. So then my meds ended, and then I was really anxious. Then I booked an appointment, and then I missed my appointment, and then I was too anxious to go back to the same doctor. So I need to either get past and go back to that same doctor again, or I find another new doctor. Dang. Oh yeah, I've heard of the Japan stuff. I've heard many a thing. I keep. That's a good clip. I may post that one today. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Why did I say the evil one was cute? What was wrong with me? Yeah, I should just push past it. Listen, I know my anxiety by now. I know I eventually will reach a point where it's like, I just have to do it. It's been months. I will eventually get there. It's been like 2 or 3 months since I missed that appointment, and I'm like, I'll eventually get there. I'll find my way back. It'll make that whistle sound like when they drop an anvil on someone. Did y'all get to watch? Well, actually, no. Every time I talk about VTubers, you guys are like, you're the only VTuber I watch. Variance Project, I believe was their name. Variance. Yes, Variance Project had 2 of their 4 talents debut today. One, which I know from their PL, and one which I don't. Or at least I don't recognize yet. But they're very, very cute designs. I like the kind of thought behind the project, I guess. Like, they have factions and very lore heavy focused VTuber theming, so on and so forth. It seems really, really interesting. I checked out the factions they have, and I'm not really interested in the ones they have talents for currently, but when they have a Nakota themed talent, I will be there so fast. A VTuber project that has factions for their talent and they're very lore focused. It seems super neat. Different from, you know, what most talent agencies are like at the moment. I also saw, what was that other project? Bye-bye. Thanks for popping in and chatting. I hope your break was relaxing. Yeah, I guess so. I think. I don't know. They just debuted their first 2 of... I think they're debuting 2 more talents tomorrow. It seems... interesting. There's another project that I saw. Let me see if I can find them. Because I saw Paco Sensei. He is doing one of the character designs for them, which he is like my dream artist. I think he's so cool. Izagenia. They are backed like by a big Japanese television company, as far as I remember. Izagenia? I don't know if that's how you say it. But they also are holding auditions right now. Produced by Clan Entertainment. Which I'm like, oh, VTuber audition and debut season is coming upon us here. But this one looks legit. I am excited to see what comes of it. They have some pretty crazy talented artists and riggers, designers on their project. So I'm excited to see who debuts from there. They have some people who did like Gavis Bedell's character design there. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Hogarth. I am surprisingly not shrimping. They did. That was from V Allure. Their Gen 2 wave. Ah, dang it. That was Cynthia Sanguine. Tactical tomboy of V Allure Gen 2. They did debut. They are very cute. They're also sort of a monster girl. I love their design. I really hope that they play shooters eventually, and then I can slide into their DMs and be like, "Hi pretty girl, would you like to play Marvel Rivals with me? Hi, would you like to play Apex?" They haven't played any yet, but I'm hoping. They did play the Warhammer Space Marine. I guess that's kind of shooter-esque, but yeah, they're like a gunslinging tomboy vampire girl. So I'm hoping they play a shooter. I also, what was the other group I was checking out recently? Ah, Stellarverse Pro. They have some very cute girls. I am mutuals with Nanako. Yeah, Nanako Niku. We are mutuals. I really, if I was here next weekend, I absolutely would hit her up to join in for a 3D stream they're doing. But I am not in town next weekend, sadly. Namor. I've been trying out Star-Lord. Star-Lord has been really fun. 63 and 15, that's fucked up. That's fucked up that you can end with that. In comp. Yume Sakura. Hi, hello. Sorry I missed that. I wanted to pull teeth out. Dang. I have not had much chance to play, as you probably could tell. But I've hopped on for a round or two here and there, and I have been just suffering. I've been, because I, obviously with the rank reset, I'm back in silver. And oh boy. Oh boy, is it tough. The few rounds that I've played have been all losses, and I just have players with the worst mental. It's crazy. Yeah, it would be tolerable if I had a duo, but I just love to suffer in solo queue ranked. Sorry, y'all. I'm so. You know? Time to subscribe. Subscribe or suffer. I do also really want to play more of Trash Goblin soon. I had a lot of fun with that, and I want to beat that game, so hopefully Monday or Tuesday we can play that. Oh, I also, what was that show I wanted to start watching? Oh, right, Ted Lasso. I've seen bits and bobs of it, because my roommate is watching all of it over again. So I really, really, really want to watch that soon. I have been very much into soccer recently for some reason. Soccer has been invading my social media and my brain. Yeah. I never really watched much soccer. I very much was like a track and field, hockey, rugby kid. But recently I was watching some women's soccer matches because there was a Canadian girl that got bought up by a UK team for like the most a female player has ever been bought for. So I've been like, what would be the most close to soccer but not quite watching very boring long matches. And that is, in my head, Ted Lasso. So, that's the next show I'm gonna start, I think. Golf. Ugh. Ugh. Blech. I am not interested in golf in any way, shape, or form. I have some pals who are very into it, and I have zero to negative interest in golf. The only thing that seems fun about golf is getting plastered and driving around a golf cart. Everything else about golf seems meh. To me, at least. My personal preference. I'm alive, I swear. Oh, also, for all the pals who followed while I was offline, thank you. I realize I did not get the chance to say that recently. I'm trying to think of like what sport I... Really only hockey I'm like super into. Listen, if you follow offline, I don't think you expect the shout out, so... I've definitely followed people offline so that way they don't say my name. Because I'm like, that's embarrassing. I just want to be here to lurk. Please don't acknowledge me in any way, shape, or form. Gosh. VTuber Sensei. Now what VTuber Sensei are you thinking of, huh? Followed me at some point. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. I think I'm decently worth watching. Yeah, I sub off stream as well. I think I just have the lurker brainworms. I'm like, I just want to support and watch. I don't want you to acknowledge me, please. Though sometimes it is very fun. Kind of the same way. It's very fun to be in a chat that is like very, very busy and has a lot of people, because then you can just say whatever. And yes, maybe occasionally you will be called out, because I definitely had an Oshi I used to watch, and he would play every shooter, so obviously I was there. And I remember one time I was like, bro, I had just started playing Fortnite and I fucking hate the stamina. I understand why it's there, but it's so annoying. And he was like, yeah, but that's like one of the main components of the game, is like managing your stamina. And I was like, no, why'd you read my message? I was trying to just be a name in the crowd. Why would you ever acknowledge me? No. I simply wanted to perish. The time lady. Dude, me and Fuamoko's chat, I be bow-bowing the entire stream because it don't matter. There's so many people there. I can bow-bow all I like. Exactly, exactly. That's fair, that's fair. I like all my idols. My idols are my fave. I only tend to like go searching for smaller streamers when I'm editing for my highlight channel for VTubers. I like finding smaller VTubers to clip. Some of the VTubers who I clipped on that channel actually have blown up since. It's like really cool. Like, man, the talent is there. The eyes just need to see it, you know? At least that's what I think when I clip smaller streamers. %50 of the time Canadian. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Oh, that's definitely true. There are definitely people who specifically only watch smaller streamers so that they can try to get close to them. Definitely an odd thing that people do. But hopefully the streamers who have that happen to them know how to dodge that, or know that that may happen. My goodness. I even had a coffee just before stream. I had a large coffee. Bye-bye, huggers. Bye-bye. Dude, I am the sleepiest person you will ever meet. It is my existence. My existence is sleepy. That's also true. I feel like... Oh my god, dude. Fucking suffering. I feel like having a good, strong, smaller community is always very nice to hang out in as a viewer. Maybe it's just the lurker in me that I'm like, I don't even really think about this stuff. What the heck? Yeah, I think so. That's been my experience with most communities. Though I do personally love... One of my favorite bits in any community is Ray Narvaez Jr. I don't know if y'all know him. He was Achievement Hunter. He's been a streamer for forever and ever now. And he always is like doing sellout bits. Or like when he gets sponsorships or gets like really high dono amounts or stuff like that. He's like, dude, guys, this is a sellout stream. We are selling out today. And it always makes me laugh because it's just such a fun, like a lighthearted way to approach sponsorship streams and stuff like that. But I remember all of the quote-unquote sellout bits. It was so funny. Such a good time. What do I need to do tonight? I need to go back to that same commission again after stream. Look and see if any of the demo day demos are like something I want to post. If not, we may miss the video tonight. And then sleep. Well, game with friends and then sleep. Food and drink. A good poutine and a Dr. Pepper. Delicious meal. Korean fried chicken and soju. Delicious meal. What else is a good meal pairing that I like a lot? Like any type of curry and smoothie is a delish meal. Like a chicken vindaloo. I would slam a chicken vindaloo right now. Poutine is delicious. If you like gravy and you like cheese, you will like poutine. Yeah, vindaloo is always my go-to curry order. Because I'm too lazy to make that at home. I don't want to toast all the spices and blah blah blah. Ugh, so much work. Poutine is like my probably #1 comfort meal. Except when I got food poisoning from it like a couple weeks ago. But I do really love poutine. I am a classic Canadian stereotype. It's so yummy. Yeah, squeaky cheese curds are like very important. Never have a poutine with shredded cheese unless you're making that at home for yourself. Then I get it. We all have our poverty meals we make, you know. But having little squeakers on the poutine is good. But I don't know. Squeaky cheese doesn't really have a strong flavor in any way. In Newfoundland. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely had it with shredded cheese. It is definitely better with squeakers. But I get it. If I'm making it at home, I will almost always just buy the shredded cheese. We're talking about cheese. Ah! Yeah, I think it just depends what part of Canada you're from, or how you make your poutine. Here, I feel like one of the more popular ones is Donair poutine, which is also very yummy. I like the Costco poutine. The Costco poutine's pretty delish too. The cheese. That's the only time I'm like screw being lactose intolerant. I will have all of the cheese. Give me the cheese on my poutine. I did see, I really want to try, I think tomorrow after work I'll buy the ingredients for it. I saw somebody make a pickle poutine, and that looks delicious. I really, really, really want to try that. Quebec poutine compared to Ontario. That would make sense to me. I could see why that is the better one, quote unquote. But yeah, I saw somebody with a bunch of shredded pickles on their poutine, and I can't get the thought out of my head, so I may buy the ingredients for that tomorrow. Possible. I'm so hungry, guys. This is just making me even hungrier. Cooking stream one day. I could be tempted, possibly. Maybe after 2.0 debut. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I have some food defrosted, but this commission, I just want to get it over with. I want to get it done, so I don't know. Maybe I'll have a granola bar. We'll see. We'll see. I hate having, especially on days like today where my schedule ended earlier in the day, so that I actually have like more time to get work done. I'm like, oh, I just want to finish it. I want it to be done. I must finish all my work before I do anything. Ah! I would like to do... Maybe we can make Bannock on stream. That could be fun. I'm trying to think of like things to cook that aren't my just like bachelor chow that I essentially have for every meal, because that's very boring to watch. Like almost every meal that I eat is just meat, veggie, seasoning all in one pot on top of either potato or rice. I don't really vary too often. I kind of rotate between 3 main flavor styles, which is like, you know, taco seasoning-esque, Korean fried chicken flavoring-esque, and Italian flavoring. And I just rotate those 3 flavors amongst different proteins and veggies over rice. Not exactly the fun cooking stream that would be very interesting to watch. Yeah, I could do Bannock. I think I have maybe 1 chunk of moose meat and 1 chunk of caribou left in the fridge. Or in the deep freeze. So maybe that could be a plan. Maybe I'll pester my parents to see if they have any moose left they can give me in like a month for that. I'd also have to, I don't know, I'd have to test stream in Discord first to make sure that there's nothing that'll flash my face or anything. It's a whole thing I'd have to test run first, but I'd be down. I'll think about it. I'll think about it. Y'all remind me after 2.0 debut if you remember. Because I want to do a lot of fun things post 2.0 debut. Kind of little fun restart to all of my content stuff, you know? I think I gotta think of video ideas as well. I'm gonna continue the demo days, but I want to also add a second video a week once 2.0 is around. I just don't know what kind of other content I want to do. Demo days have kind of become like my little niche that I found that I also really, really like to do. So I'll have to find another thing that I really like to do that I would also like to post videos about. That is not a stream highlight because I still am like, ugh, I don't really want to edit my own VOD highlights when that is the main editing I do elsewhere. You know? Personally, that's my preference. I'll have to think on it to see what catches my eye. Maybe I'll look around and check out the creators I like to watch and see if there's anything I can, as Ludwig says, yoink and twist, you know? I know people really like React content, but I still really don't want to do it. Even though it's good, successful content proven by multiple VTubers doing React content channels, I don't wanna. I don't think it's cool or fun. I think the same thing, but some people really, really like React content. That is like their fave thing. Like VTuber reacts to 5 things only men know. Or stuff like that. Which I find is not my interest content-wise. I do like some, like, quote-unquote React channels, like, reacting to albums, like first listen of an album, I think is really fun to watch. Or, reacting to popular classic media. Yeah. I don't really like react to funny video type content, but reacting to specific media and giving like your opinion on it, or like a lot of people have not heard like classic country music. There's these guys I see on TikTok all the time reacting to classic country songs. I like watching those because it's like, oh, these are such a iconic staple of my childhood. I'm shocked there are people who have never heard these songs. But I don't really like 12 funniest moments on the internet 2025. Turning the tables. Why do I feel like I recognize that name? think I have seen one of their videos. There's this one guy. Disagree. That's crazy. What is his name? There's this guy who reacts to musicals on his Patreon, but he also posts clips of them on his TikTok. And I really like those because musicals, I feel like, are also something that people, you know, will hear songs from them, but not realize it's from this specific musical. And then when they watch the musical, they're like, whoa, I had no idea that song was from this. Like, these are a few of my favorite things. I feel like so many people know that song, but have never seen The Sound of Music. Yeah. I don't know. I'll think on it. I still don't really know what I want to do. I just know that I want to start posting 2 videos a week. Yeah. That's the plan, at least, when 2.0 pops around. Whenever that is. Alright, you know what, y'all? I think it's time I go shower, go cook, then hang out with pals, then work, and then bed. I am tired. My brain is fried. I will see y'all tomorrow, same-ish time for some repo, if you're around. Feel free to join in and carry me. Oh, thank you. I will hopefully get this commission finished today. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. And yeah, if I do, then for sure, guaranteed stream tomorrow. And then Monday, Tuesday also streams. Maybe double streams. We'll see. But thank you for hanging out. I am so sleepy. So I'm gonna go shower. I'll see you tomorrow for repo. Bye-bye.